the last of the frills, Possum.
The fire's out. Let's go.
Look out! Get him, Eddie!
Let me at him. Not too far to the old barracks now.
Hello, toy.
Greetings, Thai unit.
Rotterdam, the orange dinosaur? You're not one of them, are you? No, they're too small and fuzzy. Say, I've got some Google juice. Do you want some? You don't look old enough. Tell you what, I do have something in my life. I found them while digging up some Google berries. You can have it.
G'day, Bison.
Hello, Ty.
Hi, hi. So I figured out a place to stand that doesn't mess up with Dennis for Never Never, or at the very least, I stay close to him until a certain point where he will finish at that point, if you were to run away. So that shouldn't happen again.
Good day, young toy.
Hello there, Ty.
and I wanted to maximize having the splits be readable and not like too empty. I don't like black space on top or below the game, but I feel like this is a good in-between. Could probably make the splits smaller and just have like less split on screen so it's not as stretched. The alternative was like transparent splits or laying them over the game, which is ugly. Oh, you're talking about your screen? No. I thought you were talking about like the stream layout having wasted space, which it does. But so I tried the thing I was thinking about, where if I start lowering the plane earlier, it has less distance to fall, so the mission ends a little bit quicker, and that definitely seems to have worked, along with cutting some extra corners. Perfect landing. I'm also gonna have exactly enough opals, pretty much. Because I need 5,000 after this, and I have 5,000 like 18 or something. Surprising, because I thought it was overruled. Maybe I just skipped some that I wouldn't normally. I'm also trying a thing with hitting the second phase here. So far so good. I just realized if I wait a little bit longer to throw the boomerang, it seems to always hit first try. Instead I had to jump twice, which worked on the first 3 hits. I hate when he does that instead of rockets, because it takes longer to walk around him. that gold was probably just because of the landing. I've never actually gotten that landing properly on this yet.
Bye-bye.
One of these days I'm gonna menu incorrectly and buy the wrong bunyip there, and it'll just be run over.
Hey, Ty.
Greetings, TIE unit.
Nice. Yeah, fancy footwork. Got the swag flip and the fancy footwork. Both highly necessary components of these runs. I'll be able to go for the swag flip on the way to training 1. Swiggity swiggity. I like the way the bunyip like tiptoes. Get in the lava. Not really sure what I have 16 seconds to save on this split for. There's not really a whole lot of anything special that happens on it. Maybe like sloppy driving. Oh, actually, I might have needed to get opals for the thermo. Yeah, you got the being under opal took 15 seconds to get them. That was smooth. Usually I have to like stop swinging for a second to adjust my angle there. try to perfect the movement in this game. This level has gone from consistent to like always scary. Like that, that only worked because I happened to land on that thing. He did not glide even though I told him to. I need to actually like mess with that jump a little bit, figure out why he doesn't glide, because I never used to have a problem with it. Suddenly I do. So something I've done has changed. I'm gonna wait on this. Guess I have to wait on this too. It's whatever. No Steve for you. We're going for swag flip. Nice! Oh, almost. Oh, I hate that it killed my momentum there. I should have just been able to keep driving out of that. That wasn't even a perfect swag flip either. Usually it does a back flip and a side flip, but that was only side. That's close enough, I'll take that. Driving is so weird in this game, like the second you bump something at the wrong angle, you just completely lose all of your speed. Although I guess it makes sense, you're on the side of your truck, obviously it's not going to be moving, but still. I don't like that that fight missed. Why did that hit that? That's a really, really, really dumb way to lose time here. So now I have to guide these over here. I mean, I can just get those guys at the end when the thing respawns, but like that's so slow and it's not what I would normally have to do. Hopefully the thing respawns by now. Okay, good. That could have been significantly worse. How did that... what? How did that still gold? That makes no sense whatsoever. Maybe I've just like always had really bad driving getting here, because there's no way that arena area was a gold in itself. It had to have been just because of the driving. Or it should be noted also, I think these splits are actually, like, not the ones that I want to be comparing to. It's weird. The run I did last night ended up being, like, PB pace for most of it. Or at least most of the second half, and then I lost it in the end. So I'm gonna have, like, 40 seconds to save for free on Dennis. But, like, even though it didn't PB, it still saves the time as a PB, even though it didn't prompt me to. So I'm actually technically comparing to last night's run instead of my actual PB. Yeah, that's what happened. Like, it saved it as a personal best, because the comparison right now is to personal best. When I reset it, it asked if I wanted to save the times, because they updated segments, or the thing you usually would do if you get a bunch of golds. But it never said anything about, do you want to save this as a personal best? It never said that, but it still seemed to have saved it as a personal best. I honestly just didn't really care enough to look into it, because either way I'm still going to be trying to get another completed run. It doesn't really matter a whole lot to me where the time save is on those splits. As long as there is time save to be had. Actually, it might be more like 50 seconds on Dennis. So what happened was, like, he deloads if you go too far away from him. I noticed that when we were doing 95%, how it would take him longer to finish sometimes. It happened last night, but, like, while I was waiting at the gate, so he just never finished until I went closer. Because he deloaded at that point, but I know where to stand now. Or how long I need to stand at a certain spot before it's safe to go back. So that way that shouldn't happen tonight. And that should just be automatic time save as a result. Alright, there's also going to be a bunch of time save on the last split, the final fight. I think I lost like 40 seconds on that. I jumped a little too early on one of the second phase hits, and when I landed it hit the shockwave and I wasn't able to hit him in time, so I had to wait through him doing another 3 bounces over and over. Which was dumb, because if that was even 1 hit later, I wouldn't have had to wait for him to bounce. That's the last time he does the bounce thing. It probably still would have been recoverable. Oh, come on. This gold is like flawless, so I'm definitely gonna lose time here.
Keep an eye on the field, sir. Oh yeah, one benefit is that the run last night I didn't miss any splits, whereas a couple runs before it I was missing a lot of splits, so I should be able to know what my pace is at every point here. I'm gonna look ahead to the next couple of splits when I'm walking in here. 6 seconds here. 38 on sub 1. That's interesting. Oh, right, I went the wrong way. That was one of the stupidest ways to lose time the entire run. Why is Windows notifying me of things in the middle of stuff? definitely way faster. That notification is stuck on my screen, I can't get rid of it. Sure to kill him because he usually hits me after. Those were both perfect button snipes. Get this launched correctly. I think that's off. Yeah, whatever. I thought you could make that. That might cost like 3 seconds. Something like that. It's definitely gonna cost the gold, most likely. That's dumb. Problem with like having early splits and late splits like that is that my hands had no idea what to do. I was in the middle trying to backtrack the split, and then my hand wasn't prepared to skip the cutscene. Yeah, I could already see that I was losing a little bit of time there. It wasn't like major, but... Best segments. Oh, I can't even tell actually. I can't see what Mike Pearson is since I'm not on a split right now. Well, compared to best segments, I was only 5 seconds behind after ripping the first. That's cool, I guess. average. 26 ahead. I think that was average. That might have been best split times. Ooh, that was bad. Let's see, compared to worst segments, 40 seconds ahead. No, worst segments, I'm 20 ahead. This is why I kind of wish I still kept the current comparison thing on the splits, but I never actually really changed comparison and run that often, so it's never really useful. Those are still there. Okay, whatever. That's about what I expected. Like 3 seconds less from oil rig. And I will remember to talk to Dennis this time.
Hello, Tom.
Get up. Bye, son. Bye-bye. Good day, Ty.
Hello there, Tom.
Hello, Toy.
That notification is still on screen, and I don't know why it hasn't gone away yet.
Greetings, TIE unit.
It's just a YouTube notification for an upload, so it's from Chrome. But for some reason it didn't like automatically go away, or, like fade off the screen, it's just sitting there in the bottom right corner. No, it's just a compilation of football clips. It's just one channel I follow that I get notifications for sometimes. For compilations of things like that. I only have notifications on for a couple channels, and I actually been meaning to turn them off for this one, because he uploads way too often. Oh my god, I missed the split. I hit the thing, but like it was... Wait, where am I going? I'm so used to doing... Wow. That's dumb. I'm so used to talking to a person here and going right to the volcano. That's the only thing you do. You either talk to Steve and then just leave, or you go right to the volcano. So now I might only save like 30 out of 38 or something. I don't know how long it cost me to do that. One thing I'm trying to learn to be is less annoyed for losing time on specific segments as opposed to overall. Because like, sure, that may have cost like 5 seconds. my instinct is to be really annoyed that it cost me 5 seconds on a split with 38 to save, but it would be the same thing as if I saved 38 here and then lost 5 on the next split. Like, ultimately it's the same thing.
All this treasure, and I can't do a thing with it.
Better mentality to get into. Also, yes, I did go the right way this time.
Come on, mate. You have to get rid of them sharks for me.
Okay, 32 out of 38. Alright. It wasn't quite as punishing a mistake as I thought it was. Can someone look at my past video highlights and see what my actual PB is for this? It would just be the most recent highlight. I want to say it was like a high 147, but it might have been a low 148. I would say to just go to speedrun.com, but I don't think they've accepted it yet. Keep meaning to bug Rob about it, but I know I'm gonna get another PB in this soon, so I'm like waiting before I nag him about it. 148.29, okay. That actually makes sense, because I remember it was about 40 seconds behind last night. Also, we don't even technically track in-game time. I just did that out of personal preference because it's pretty reasonable for a comparison to console. Oh my god, drop the thing.
Hurry up, mate.
Really, 3 seconds on Tourist Trap at least. 2 seconds on ninjas too. Okay. Probably will not save that. Ninjas are just one of those accepted time losses in most runs, the way I see it. There are some splits that I've been meaning to adjust where I time. Anything that has like a loading area when you leave is way more consistent. Leads to being very easy to do like half a second early or half a second late. Stuff like that that makes it impossible to actually save all the time I have on the split usually. And stuff like that. It's only like faster to do that if I can get that like right away. It's like barely even a precise jump. So I use an audio cue to time for most of these when the gate closes behind me. That's consistent at least. If I get hit by any of these, I'm gonna be in trouble because ninjas too. Seems to always go bad if I ever don't have at least like 3 hits to take.
raid. We're telling them to. Probably gonna lose a little bit on this. That was kind of sloppy. Or it felt it at least. I just don't remember how good the actual segment is for this. Actually, based on where I am in the split right now, that might actually save a little bit. But I tend to be good at underestimating how long it takes to walk places. Okay. Yeah, that was close. That was a slightly late split as well. Where did I get health from? Because all of a sudden I'm at 4 now. I thought there was still one more to get there, so I didn't prepare for a split. I think I was losing like a couple seconds. It didn't seem like anything major.
still maintaining pace a bit. Which makes sense, because these are pretty simple splits. There's not really anything to be saved in. I would normally just have this like all as one Sulfur Rocks thing, but yeah, that probably would add up, but the boomerangs tend to not actually like properly target onto the red platforms a lot. Like I usually have to hit boomerang twice, and if I just blindly kind of rush it a little bit more, it's very likely that it will miss at some point and I'll jump right into fire. Is my concern. I also have to wait for them to come back so I can actually glide over. I can't just like do it and then jump over. I probably could make the jumps without gliding, but it's scary. Especially when these things really like to use my jump inputs a lot. The main reason is waiting. Yeah, that's mostly for waiting for the boomerang to actually come back to me. I can pay more attention to it next time and see what happens, but just theorizing that's mostly why. I also need to time if it's actually faster to do the swimming versus just hugging the inside of this little wall of running. I get the feeling swimming is still faster, based on the timing I did in the training mission. That was going to cost me some time just because the spiders are jumping in places I'm not used to now. Ooh, that one almost hit me. I don't like that. Oh my god. Why did that hit me? Get back here. Absolutely ridiculous. This is going to be an absolute terrible slip because I'm nowhere near the gate thing now. And I almost walked into that. What? I had no idea that thing actually, like, came... If I have to defeat these guys again, I'm going to be really annoyed. I had no idea that thing came back. I thought that just stayed open. If that cost me like all of my time, I'm resetting. Like I'm not finishing the rest of that without. I'm gonna see how much it costs me. I'm not wasting the next 40 minutes on a run that's not gonna make it. I want to just get one run and be done with this. I don't care if it means resetting a bunch. I want to be done with all missions. I don't want to get a small PB and then have to come back and do another one after. So if I saved all of the remaining time, what would that bring me to? That would bring me to like 210 ahead or something, which would still be 146 range, I guess. I feel like that depends on everything going right for the rest of the entire run, and that's a lot to ask for. I'm gonna see if there's there might be a decent gold to be had on Dennis, just because I know where to stand now, but other than that, I actually meant to make a FAQ for the basement thing, just explaining what the category names are and what my disagreements are with it, or what they aren't, just so I don't have to keep explaining it. All missions, no roadblock. What do you mean roadblock mission? Is that the freeway? That's not... Oh, that, yeah. The really slow one at the end. Yeah, that is reasonable. The mission that has no right being in a speedrun. I was talking with Tom the other day, he hopped into voice, and I told him that you suggested better 100% for 95%, and he just said that is such a Nitrov thing to say. But like, honestly, I'm down with it. Like, protecting Dennis. Yeah, so half this time save is all on Dennis. And 40 seconds, no. Everything else is like perfect. After that. That's not the way the camera usually starts when I get in here. That was weird. And she usually jumps on the left side there. Careful in this jump because she likes to jump over here and it messes me up. It made me fall off once. I did good camera manipulation to start going to the next path quicker. Don't even think about healing her. Good. I think it did, but I still got her again anyways. I was a little worried for a second there because the mission star on the map was like gray. I was kind of worried that like it wasn't gonna give it to me. Oh, I actually didn't even notice that. I saw that it was gold, but I didn't realize it was 0.0. Well, apparently it was like 0.0 just enough because it did bring me from 45.7 to 45.8.
Bye-bye.
Okay, don't even think about crashing this time, game.
Get up. Bye, son.
I don't know if you ever saw that clip, Nitroff. I don't remember if I posted it on the server or not. I had two 95% runs that both died. Then went to all missions, finally got a run going. And the game decided to crash after I left town to do this mission. When I started driving, the screen just went black like it did when I left the sewers that one time. It just did the same thing, where it went black and then crashed a couple seconds after. But the lighting, like it didn't just go black, it like flickered and stuttered for a while first. It was very weird. Where am I going? Turn around. Going the wrong direction, that's where I'm going. I don't know why I thought turn around there, that's not a thing you ever do in any category. I I've been over. Now I know I can just barely make that. Yes, Boone Never Never. Pretty good timing to get here for that. Ooh, that's a bad idea, because I need to double jump up here. Yeah, I remember last time I tried to make that cycle and I hit the enemies first and I just barely missed it. So now I know that very first cycle I can make it. Ooh, I wonder if I can replicate this weird little thing that happened last night. I don't really know how I did it exactly, but... that was close. It was just a weird jump that I didn't like go out of my way to actually start, but it just happened when I got out of lava. Wow, the Megarang decided to target the things you bite up top instead of the actual enemies. Good AI. Actually, I'm not sure if you'd call it AI exactly. It's not really it.
Hiding!
Okay, this is where I'm worried. This cost 45 seconds last time. I'm just gonna like closely follow him until a certain point that I know where to know where it's safe. And yeah, I don't know, usually I just wait by that alien, but it's definitely a little bit faster to just go down and at least start to dive first. Where's Dennis at right now? Let him catch up with it. Yeah, basically it doesn't take as long to swim back to the start as I thought it did. So it's alright to kind of be slow watching him here. Dennis faced JPG. Or PNG really. It's roughly at this tree when I saw them leave in PB. Alright, it should be safe now. If not, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Okay, awesome. No gold, but... alright. That's a relief. Knowing that that works now. That actually makes that split pretty consistent. At least I have the Mega Ring now. This ninja should be fine. Also, yes, $5. There's not really a whole lot you get from it. Where am I going? Right. I have like 2 or 3 emotes, but I don't think Twitch even gives me anything out of it until you hit like a certain point of that. So I feel like I remember that being like in the affiliate terms. Why did they already do 2 hits? Yeah, and besides, you can, all the emotes that I do have that you would get from that, you can use them anyways, just from being in the channel, it's just you can't use them other places. Where is it? Come on. There we go. See, that was dumb time loss. That had nothing to do with me. That was the game just deciding not to make the ninja show up. And now we drive for like 10 minutes. A literal rock. How are you typing if you're a rock? Those are the real questions. Unless you're Patrick's Rock from SpongeBob, which apparently can win a race on its own. Or the rock that pioneers use to travel. Yes. Exactly that. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
Hello, toy.
I mean, yeah, that's basically the point of username. I'm just concerned about the physics of it. Like, you gotta put some thought into it. Username's gotta make sense. Yeah, all missions, no spies, no truck stop. New category. I don't like what happened there.
Get out!
Yeah, no, I get that. Oh, nice. So I got the fancy footwork earlier. I got like half of a swag flip. And also got that swag jump, I guess. I don't know. I don't use swag in my normal talk. My normal dialogue. But that just means every trick in this that looks cool has to be called the swag. The top banana. The swag banana, yes. There's a bit of lighting glitching going on here and I don't like it. I had Task Manager up the whole time last night, and so I could see if it was like my GPU like acting up or something, but it's not, as far as I can tell. I don't know if you guys noticed it, some like black lines on the screen a little bit. It kept flashing. Doesn't like when I go slow either, because the first time a crash happened was when I was backtracking to the sewers to figure out where the thing was, so I was actually going slow. Didn't like that either. I swear there's gotta be a faster way to do this mission, but like I don't know what it is. Like doing this in any other order than doing it now is also slow. The idea would be be to minimize how long you're actually walking with the platforms in hand, because he's a lot slower then. Which would mean throwing these platform things onto the closest one ASAP. But, like, doing that will always result in having to walk with one to some other area, just by how they're laid out. Smite gold, which is interesting. I mean, I killed the lizards pretty quickly at the start, which was not expected, but... there's nothing else that really varies. Yeah, that is interesting. I was not expecting that gold. It's good though, because that means I can now, like, get away with only saving, like, 30 of these 40 seconds, and still be in 146 range, I think. I don't have time to do the math if someone can tell me how much I need to save to get, like, a 146.50. I wouldn't mind in the 40 range, but I'd be happy with a 50. 19 seconds, okay. Yeah, so I can afford, like, I think I have 3 seconds on Firefight. Metal Menace, I think, is gold. Okay, so that's just 146 at all. Okay, well, that's whatever. Pretty sure the majority of this time save, like, probably 35 out of 40 of that is all in the final split, which most of the time is consistent. It went really bad last night, but that was mostly just due to one mistake as opposed to, like, a bunch of small things. Let's see. 0.3 on Sheep Dip, 3 on Firefight. Yeah, 36 on the final split. It's a weird amount of health I have right now. It's like 5/8 or something. Like you said, it's just a few more and I haven't even done half of them yet. I feel like that might not have picked up water. Okay, fine. So I did this in a slightly different order than I normally do. I don't know if it actually costs any time though.
Just a few more fires to douse.
That's fine. I wasn't expecting to save all of that time there. The mission varies a little bit. That was a really nice turn. As was that. Those were really good sharp turns. Old Stony Creek. That was a bit sloppy.
Roger that.
Very good at hitting the tree, getting towards the slash shape. I'm gonna try not to do that. Go slightly around it. There we go. Perfect landing. This might go by like 2 seconds.
Bogey's at 3 o'clock.
Alright. I wish I had best possible time as like a comparison, so I could see exactly what this pace is without having a mental math. I know 35 and 35 is like 10, so this might literally be exactly 146. No, actually this would be 146.40 pace, I think. Is that right? I think it is, yeah. 35 and 35 is 10. I don't even know. Yeah, math. I can't do math on the spot. Of course, that assumes this does gold, but I don't think this can gold, honestly. It's like the fastest you can possibly do this area is just getting stuck on these cycles. The only thing that would vary is like the third phase of the mission itself. I'm gonna run for this cycle. Nice. fine. That's about what I expected to happen there. This is slow though. That's gonna cost us a couple seconds. Didn't get stuck on the laser this time. Perfect double jump. Okay, that was a bit slow, but I will take that. I was trying something a little different though. Figured I'd try like doing that from a double jump stand. That's an early double hit there. That's gonna save time probably. I've never gotten a double hit on this phase, or this version of the fight. Yes, we don't like trees here. Guide over here. Nice, killed it. I don't go out of my way to try and kill those guys, but... that double hit thing might offset the extra box I had to hit outside. This is still very possible to save all this time. Get good hits in this first phase, though. Okay, this is high. I'm just gonna try and line up so that way I'm like running in the same line as he is, so I can hit him when he does come vulnerable. There we go. Nice. First phase was good. Not gonna jump early here. Now do they know how punishing it is? I don't like this though. That's fine. One hit's fine, I can deal with that. There was no way, like, avoiding that happening. Just based on where these lava things were. Get back over here. Awesome. That is ridiculous.
It's
That's
over, Cass.
good. Like, really, really good.
You heard the man.
Even with the dumb tempo time loss. This is still more than what I was hoping for this run to do. Hence why I said high 146. I might actually be done with this category now. It's like, when you think about how reasonably strong the majority of this was, there was only like those 2 30-second time losses in it. The rest was just like normal. Like you're not obviously gonna play at your summon best every round. Ooh, I need to... that. Okay, well it's a little late, but 146.04.